what Tracy told me yesterday. He's like, I don't actually play to win. He goes, I just go for every shot. I try to have fun.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Smith, and here on the Tennis Channel we are going to interview the two brothers. First we will have Mark. Mark Goldman.
Jeez Louise, Liv.
I forgot your last
It's
name!
not gonna be two brothers. It's gonna be... Stop.
Hello, I'm Cynthia Smith, and here on the Tennis Channel we are interviewing Mark and David Goldman. Why don't you come out, Mark?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Quite a compliment.
Thank you. Okay, so how was your life as a child?
Well, I took lessons since I was 3 years old. So my parents instantly wanted me to start, even when I barely had any depth perception, they wanted me to start getting in the habit of becoming a tennis player because they love it so dear.
Yes, and I heard that your brother didn't play tennis at all when he was a child.
Oh, that's a long story. He can tell you that when he's in his interview. But yes, I felt like I was his motivation to become a grand tennis player.
Yes. And we're off.
We can edit. Olivia, you have to ask more questions.
I don't
You don't
know.
just ask.
So, how do you feel going on this tennis match against your own brother?
Well, David is quite an athlete. But we played the last 3 U.S. Opens. He's beaten me there. I don't know what it's about, but every time we go to the U.S. Open, he beats me. But I've beaten him at French, Wimbledon, Australian Open. It's just the U.S. for him. Apparently, that's his forte.
Yep.
Is there something wrong?
No, not at all.
Well, I think it's going to be a great match. We both fought very hard. Being number 1, currently ranked in the world, it's quite an honor. Quite an honor.
Did you do any other sports? Or is it just tennis for you?
Well, I did a little baseball when I was younger, a little league, but mainly tennis.
Well, I think that's good for today, and we'll be ready for the next show. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Mark. And after this commercial break, we will be having Mark's brother, David. And here we have David Goldman now. David, why don't you come out? Nice to meet you, David.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, I just talked with your brother, Mark, and we just asked a few questions, so I'll just ask the same with you. So, I heard that you didn't play tennis as a child.
No, that's true. I didn't play tennis at all. And I really just started playing when my brother went into the pros. And I thought, well, if he can do it, I got his blood, so I can do it too. And I did.
Yes. Do you think that affects your playing now, since you didn't play as a child?
Well, it's always kind of affected to some extent. I guess you could say I'm not as experienced as my brother Mark. He's been playing for 7 years or 8 years, I think. And he's just so experienced. He knows, every single strategy in the game. And I'm still learning most of the strategies.
Yes. He did say that he usually beats you at the French and the Wimbledon, but
Yeah.
you usually beat him in the
Right.
U.S. Open. Why is that?
Well, the U.S. Open is where I'm not sure why, but I always do well at the U.S. Open. It's my best court. I like the concrete. It's easier for me. I can get around. It's a little bit faster all around. And
Do you think you're faster?
well, I'd say probably because I'm younger. than him. And also, well, he may be faster than me on clay and grass, but I'm faster on the concrete.
Yep. Well, that's it for today. We'll see who wins in the U.S. Open, and goodbye. Well, this is Cynthia Smith and Mark and David Goldman, and we're out. Now, you stay here, David. Now we're going to bring out Mark. Hello, you two. Now, what I was saying was, what is your favorite tennis move, or what are you known for? Are you two different?
Well, I'm definitely known for my consistent hitting with my forehand and backhand.
Yes.
But Dave just recorded the fastest serve worldwide, 156 miles per hour.
Wow.
Incredible.
That's true.
Incredible.
Doesn't sound like it could be, but,
Who taught you that serve, Dave?
well,
Did your
wasn't
big
me.
brother?
Yeah, he did.
So if
But
he
then
taught
I
you it,
perfected it. I kind of
Um,
tweaked everything.
well, of course, if he doesn't have the fastest serve.
But I do have the best return serve percentage, so that should cancel out Dave's serves tomorrow.
Did you two ever fight as a young boy?
Well, I'm 3 years older than David.
So who got their way?
Well, it usually goes to the youngest.
Well, it's always those rules, those child rules, where it's like the first child, they're always more strict. And then, for like instance, movies, like Mark couldn't watch a PG-13 movie until he was 13, and I was able to watch them at 9.
I don't know how this
That
is relevant,
makes
David.
sense.
Because we're talking about who got more like rules as a child.
Well, definitely people know about stuff like that. Let's get more back onto our subject of the match tomorrow. I believe if I bring my A game with my hitting, I think we'll do okay. I've
Does that
perfected.
mean you'll win?
I'm not going to predict. I'm not going to be like that.
Well,
It was
I'd
good talking
say-
to you, Cynthia.
And it was good talking to you too. Well, thank you for our tennis channel, and this is Cynthia Smith and Mark and David Goldman, and we're off.
Okay, we'll cut it right after this.
So, I was thinking she was going to say Goldberg.
It's 2:57, 3 minutes before the U.S. Open. Today we're going to have Mark and David Goldman.
strokes, 1. First serve.